Okay, question 3. Find a complete set of values of x for which x plus 4, x plus 3, 1 minus x is greater than 0, and, careful, and x plus 2, x minus 2 is less than 0. Okay, so we have a cubic inequality and we also have a quadratic inequality, right? So what do we normally do with these things? We draw the graph, right? We draw the graph and check, when is it above the x-axis, when is it below the x-axis, and then we judge, yeah? Okay, so let's see. So for example, this cubic, so first of all, it's a negative cubic, yeah, careful, because this is x, negative x. So this is a negative cubic. Yeah, very important. If not, you'll flip your answers, which is not very good. Okay, so where are the roots? Negative 4, negative 3, and 1, right? So 1, negative 3, negative 4. Okay, negative cubic, so it looks like down, up, back down. Something like this, yeah? Doesn't have to be too accurate. Okay, so it has to be greater than 0. Greater than 0 means you're above the x-axis, right? Greater than 0, so this part of the graph, and then this part of the graph, yeah? This part and this part. Good. So therefore, what satisfies the first cubic inequality? Either you have x is less than negative 4, or you have x is between negative 3 and 1. Yeah, good. Okay, so now let's check the second guy. Yeah, the second guy is a quadratic, so it's much easier. Again, positive quadratic. Yeah, where the roots are plus 2 and minus 2. So this and this. Yeah, and then again graph. So I want less than 0, right? I want less than 0. So here, this part of the graph, yeah, under the x-axis, less than 0. Good. So then I have x is between negative 2 and 2. Yeah. And remember, today is and. Yeah. If it's and, then you're going to take the overlap. Yeah. You're going to take the overlap. What do I mean? So what's the overlap of these two things? Well, we can draw a number line to think of it. So let's say 0, 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Okay, so for the cubic, which parts are okay for the cubic? For the cubic, anything less than negative 4, so here, and then from negative 3 to 1, right? So the cubic could be in the gray area. Okay, now how about the quadratic? The quadratic could be in the blue area. Yeah, so where's the overlap? The overlap is from negative 2 to 1, right? So the answer will be B, yeah, because it's and in the middle today. What if it's or? If the question says or, then what would the answer be? The answer would be everything, yeah, the union of those two areas. Yeah, if it's and, then it's intersection. If it's or, then it's a union, right? So if it's or, then it will be x less than minus 4 union, which is or, yeah, or x between negative 3 and 2. Yeah, so you take everything. So that's the difference between and or. Yeah? So the answer is still B because it's and today.